What's up, Game Wars? Chief Rocky here, and welcome back to another Combat Effective Design Reviews. And today, I'm going to be looking at one of my favorite early game drillers. Now, I've modified this thing multiple times. This is now the Little Devil HY-2, which is Hover Utility Vessel 2, Type DX. Now, why I call it Type DX is because the original Type D was only a driller, and the Type DX is a multifunction survival equipment tool in the beginning game. So it does have the harvester on the front and still has the drills. Now, I've done multiple upgrades to this thing throughout the years, and I think I'm done. I think this is like the pinnacle, probably the best it's going to be for a small compact vehicle. Okay, it is a unlocked level 7, size class 1, tier 1, and the beautiful thing about this thing, is it holds a maximum of 3,125 SKU. This thing holds a bunch. So this thing can easily take a medium and small ore deposit. A large one you might have to make 2 runs, but this makes it so much easier. I cannot explain how much easier. And the other thing about this is I've designed it to be compact, so it fits in any hole. It's easy to transport. It's got this back latch, which I've used on my season 2. I strapped it right to the bottom of the spider bite and was able to lift it anywhere I want. And it also has, maybe it doesn't. Maybe I'll have to add that. So I'm going to add a docking pad right there in the final iteration of this thing. Damn it, Chief. So that will be taken and accounted for. I always forget something. Anyhow, it handles very well. This thing is empty currently right now. Let's double check. And it is. But it handles so nicely. Oops. Except for when I'm not hitting stuff. So it's quick. It's fast. Very maneuverable. Yes, it's beautiful. Alright, so let's find a resource. So that one I've already tested out. Let's find, and that's a small, which I know I could easily take the small one. And yeah, I just went in there real quick, and that was for the beginning footage of the game, or not the game, the review, right? The little cinematic opener. Okay, it's really hard to see. I think I'm gonna have to... No, not that button. I got this resource over here. So I gotta go into first person mode here. This thing's so fast, especially going through the forest. I need to be in first person for this. There we go. So it's another copper, small. Let's position. Put the nose down. Let's make sure we get a good angle on this thing. There we go. Now this thing should take the small out with no problems. We should be able to fit all of it in there, plus whatever stone we have as well. And I don't think I need to cover the actual, like, harvest module for, like, trees and stuff, because I mean, we all know what that does. That's a little self-explanatory. Okay. I believe that's pretty much it. Some leftovers right there. I still have a few leftovers. Let's dig down a little harder. Put the nose down. I hear some spiders jumping in our little tunnel here. This is a test server, which I put myself in God mode, but I leave CPU limits and mass on. There's still 10% left. So I can tell you that mining with HVs is just a sheer pain nowadays. It used to be like the only way, and now it's like not the only way. In fact, now it's more like the only pain you'll ever deal with HVs. But I mean, it is still doable, especially if you're trying to get a lot of it and you don't want to deal with digging down in the hole, and you want to be kind of safe while you do it. There you go. Boom. And I still have room for more. So like I said, this thing can take a small or medium node down to size pretty damn easy. And who is hitting me? Wow, these guys are really coming after me. Alright, Gaming Warriors, so the other thing I want to show you is that this thing handles very well full. So let's go back to the harvest box. And what I'm going to do is, normally I put combat steel in there, but I have fusion cells and they're just as heavy. So boom, it's pretty much full, right? So when we jump in here, what is it going to say? 99.8% full. So I want to show you that this thing, even full, handles pretty well. So as you can see, I'm moving around. It is a little sluggish to stop on the sides, but it is not atrociously bad. So again, you could go around and mine yourself out a small, a medium size, and even a large. Possibly even get most of the large. You'd probably be left with like 10-20% left. And then, yeah, just make a trip back to the base. And, you know, while you're doing that, you could make sure you get yourself some nitrocellulose by chopping down some wood. But yes, this thing handles well. Actually, we got a nice little slope here. I can show you up a mountainside while completely full. A little slow on the steep slopes, but it could still handle its own on the ground. Slopes, water, whatever. It can take care of its own while completely full. And I just want to cover the bases because I know people are like, "Well, it still just has the mechanical drills on it." Yes, that is because it is meant to be cheap. Early game HV. So if you want and you have the resources and or the points and unlocked the requisite points to get the laser drills, then by all means install them. But I kept it with this one just to make sure that it is cheap and easy to spawn in the game right away. So that's all I got for the Little Devil HY2 DX. This is probably one of my most favorite designs I've ever built. I've been using this same Little Devil design since 2017, 2018, and just upgrading it as I go. And like I said, I feel this is kind of like the final iteration of it. I don't see too many major drastic changes coming to Empyrion that's going to break most of the designs. But yeah, here we go. That's all I got for this episode. I hope you guys enjoy. Chief Rocky out.